Alright. Let's see how this looks. Alright, that's not bad. Well, there we have it. I guess I'll have to be holding it down myself tonight. Welcome everyone to Unit Cyberbot number 11. This is a very big bracket tonight. I think this is the biggest we've had online for one of these events online. So I think people are going to have a lot of fun with this. All right, there we go. First off, let me see who has checked in and who has forgotten to check in. Is Rodolfino here? We'll wait a minute to see if anyone is here. And yeah, he was in the Discord. That's why I'm confused. All right, well, I will post a bracket and fight cage just to remind people. I will wait. As soon as I send the message, we will be ready for Swiss round 1 to play out. Oops, okay, there we go. That should fix that. But, yeah, at this point, I think we're going to have to go ahead and DQ. All right. Again, everyone can play their sets. I don't really have any preferences here, but I would probably stream S91 and TheNaClKnight. And I'll go down through whoever's highest seed. So it'll probably be whoever Mage is playing after this. And please do me a favor and check your bracket so you can play. That way that I do not have to take the time to tag every single person who's got a match going on. But just for a reminder, that'll be Mage versus vFlippy, TheMonstreKing versus StrictFilter, Mileto versus Gracia Borealis, which is happening, JoePReal and CaptainBackpak, and Bladetastic and Tito W Gaming. All right, everything looks good to me. There we go, that should be better. Okay, we got the surprise Gaits pick. See what TheNaClKnight is able to do here, because it looks like they have some solid grasp on Lightning, and I can't imagine this is a good Gaits matchup either. Right, let's see what kind of damage S91's able to do, though. This character does have an infinite, which is kind of the deciding factor in them getting much done. Oh, teleporting to command grab. Not a bad situation. Oh no, gets thrown. Does the missile collide with Gates Fireball? I didn't think Gates Fireball was that weak, but would be fitting for that. Yo, welcome Thai Tuesday. I did not see a raid notification. If you raided, thank you for showing up. Oh yeah, dude, I love to do Swiss. I was put on that by Guardian, who runs a lot of the mystery stuff, you know, at Combo Breaker and online and stuff like that. But I don't know if we had any Vice players show up. We have the one Vice player, Mibeador, from... he's in Montreal from time to time, but I believe he's also somewhere on the West Coast at the moment. And he won Frosty Faustings a couple weeks ago, so if you want to check out the VOD for that, you'll see some good advice. No promises on today, though. Yeah, we got S91 trying out this funny little guy, Gaits. And S91 is probably one of our most consistent tournament winners, hailing from Brazil, which is funny. You don't see Brazil on as many Capcom games, I think. Maybe, you know, Alpha 2 and Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, but not something like this. Oh man, that could have been crazy. All right, good. Nice aggressive heavy short you can punish there. Gates is kind of interesting because it feels like he's equipped to like drag out games a little bit because you've got the fireball, which is kind of tracking and stalls him in the air, so it kind of takes up a bunch of space. But what this character really lacks is like doesn't have a good target combo. His jump-ins are all kind of have this janky stalling momentum to it. They kind of bounce off like a dive kick does, which sucks. It does have the teleport though, that's pretty neat. Oh yeah, Nagel straight up bullying this character with standing jab. And lightning standing jab's great too, because you convert into, you know, you go light heavy and that'll knock down and just put them in the fucked up mix that lightning is really good at exploiting. Yeah, Nagel's a bit of a newer player. They're showing a lot of promise here, but it's like with lightning, you have to be a little violent, and I think you got to really go in with, you know, jumping L and the missiles. Missiles are crazy because they have so much hit stop that they'll just, yeah, that's unfortunate. The missiles will just lock them down for a second and let you go, you know, high-low mix-up. Potential unblockable if you're really good with it, but that's what makes this so interesting, is you're managing your weapon and your boost as kind of a resource all the time. Yeah, the rivals bracket looked crazy. I saw, I think, like part of the, I don't know if that's top 4 or whatever, where it was like Craig versus Rastor, and that shit was just kind of popping off. I love Craig. I think as soon as I like get some time to pick up that game, it's Craig time. Oh, OTGs with a super. That's not something I see anymore very often. All right. TheNaClKnight figuring things out here. I think it's like, yeah, you can bully with jab, but that's not going to like further your game plan too much if you're not pressing heavy after it. Yeah, there are definitely a ton of characters if you know, that have a good target combo or a good standing light that you can bully with. Like Swordsman does not knock down with light heavy, but standing light is so good that you can just kind of whack them with it to hold down the neutral. Right, that is going to be 2-0 for S91. Let me report that. Looks like we're getting through this pretty well. We've got, who else do we have up? I can put, okay, we'll put on Online 3001 and Lord Louie. I'm pretty sure Online is shown up in person, ironically, at a, he was at Combo Breaker, I think. He was at Combo Breaker, and I think he got 4th, which is pretty good. Combo Breaker was easily this game's like premier event. We got 32 entrants, as was the cap, and that was awesome. I was really hoping we could run it back this year, but it's just the situation's not great, you know. But there will always be more majors. Right? These events have grown and shown up so consistently that obviously I'll be there next year. Yeah, someone was asking on Discord, Wi-Fi is not allowed. That'll be a problem if, yeah, I see Otito is on Wi-Fi. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, I will make sure to communicate that, but yeah, please don't play on Wi-Fi. We're stretching things kind of thin as it is when it comes to, you know, no region lock, but I think it's fair because we have, again, we have a lot of Brazil, a couple of EU players on top of that. Anyway, this matchup is, fucking double KO. You don't see that very often. Yeah, this... Okay, Tarantula... I think Tarantula has some tools for this matchup for sure, but... I mean, what you really want in this is an air throw, and not a lot of characters have an air throw. So yeah, when it comes down to like being able to poke at this character, you just kind of have to jump up and meet them. Tarantula doesn't have anything that will just shoot all the way up into the air like that. And yeah, Louie just kind of causing problems as he does with this character. Yeah, I think as long as you can kind of play chicken with the, you know, extendo claw. I mean, you use 236H will reach up, so you can just do like jump 236H. You can do double jumps to kind of fake them out, but it is not easy. You know, time is ticking. If you're Tarantula in this situation, you probably want to, you know, charge up your meter so you can hold on to that, because Tarantula does get an anti-air grab with meter on. That is easily like your best tool in that situation. Yeah, that's right. Oh, this gets a throw. Okay, that is 1-0. All right, so I did miss a bit of it, but it looks like online may have some ideas about how to approach this. It really depends. Yeah, Tarantula basically has the Omega Red Whip, like in X-Men Coda, which, again, Capcom was kind of using all these games as like a platform for figuring out what they wanted to do with fighting games next. It wasn't just like, Cyberbots didn't just happen in isolation. It happened with lessons they took from X-Men, from Darkstalkers, aka Vampire. I believe both the first two Darkstalkers came out before this game, so they had a lot of ideas to work with. It's just crazy that they made a game that has you know, a 4-button layout, including a dash button. Just this far ahead of the curve. No, I'm pretty sure it's 2 if you look up the release dates, because this was April 1995 in Japan. I want to say the first Darkstalkers was a CPS1 game, right? It was like 93 or something. Okay, no, that was 94, and then Darkstalkers 2 was March of 1995. So it was just barely early enough for that to count. Alright, so online's making some good adjustments to kind of meet Louie here air to air with Tarantula's buttons, which is good. Oh, gets knowledge checked. Yeah, that move will come down with a grab. You know what's crazy is like Tatsunoko, TVC Giants are basically the perfect like gameplay model for these guys, and they somehow did not end up in that game. Ooh, okay, looks like it's gonna be 2-1 for online. Pretty close set, all things considered. All right, that'll put us into Swiss round 2. We need to push Lost Planet, and Yeah, I'm gonna, I'm gonna be that guy and make the call to DQ. I am strict about the whole Wi-Fi thing because again, you can only do so much to make it work. I know everyone's situation is different, and I encourage people to like play casuals with each other on Wi-Fi because I think you're not gonna die in casuals, but I think if you sign up for a tournament and you wanna have a pretty smooth experience. All right. Next up, we'll have Mage versus JoePReal. There we go. So yeah, Mage is second seed, so we're gonna have him and JoePReal play it on stream, and we'll have 6 rounds. So that should guarantee us what's next. TheMonstreKing, Mileto, online, and someone else that's not showing up at the moment. Oh yeah, JoePReal. JoePReal would be 6th. I guess we're getting Joe now, so we'll have to find someone else after that. Joe is also a Tarantula player who's again been around the block, played this game and a lot of other games. He was streaming a bunch of stuff earlier today. I think it was Virtua Fighter 5, some of the old Mortal Kombat games. Good stuff. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, that community really showed up in Rizwan's voting stuff for, what was it called? Like pass card or whatever, where he's running community voted events for his retro online fight kid stuff. And Rizwan, I think a lot of you know him. He's a Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3 guy who just loves all sorts of retro games. I think right now he's actually streaming Genesis X2 or 2X, whatever it's called. Streaming some Third Strike for that at the moment, but he was gracious enough to work with other communities. We did Carno's Revenge with him a few years back, and that was really fun. So I'm happy that Cyberbots won, because the poll he was doing this time was Cyberbots, Mortal Kombat 2, Street Fighter Alpha 1, and SVC Chaos. Yo, Mage is fucking showing up here. I know Mage is primarily a Super 8 player, but he's very good at a variety of characters in this game, as you can see there. Blodia is very good at just laying down the hurt. This character will go in and make it happen. All right, here we go. We'll see if Joe is able to make some adjustments here. I think the main thing is he needs to kind of use those missiles more to gum up neutral, yeah. Especially like 2W, charge cancel. And for people who don't know, in this game you can you can press light heavy to charge your meter, and that counts as a special. So if you cancel any button, including your weapon attacks, you can cancel into charge, and that also recovers very fast and can make stuff plus or put out a mobile projectile without you committing to it. You're going to see Mage use it a lot with Blodia, because that is basically required for Blodia to really effectively get in against a lot of these characters. Yeah, you saw it right there. Just puts out the blaster, charge cancels, suddenly you're in a different spot of the screen. Mage is doing a really good job playing neutral too. It's not like 100% rush down. He's kind of sticking out jump heavy and other, good buttons once in a while just to keep the space. Ooh, hits that just as he does his super. Very good timing on that call out from Mage. And yeah, it's a 2-0 just like that. That's how strong some of these players are at this game. All right. You see, right, Max was not here. And have TheNaClKnight and Lord Louie played. All right, back to the match. Let's see, MonstreKing making the comeback here. I guess they are pretty much even, actually. Ooh. Ooh, MonstreKing trying to get tricky there. All right, unarmed. MonstreKing trying the unarmed Guldin strats. This character is honestly not too bad without his arm. I mean, you lose access to throw, which is essential no matter what, but as far as your unarmed buttons, including the weapon, Guldin's actually got it pretty good. Doesn't lose much specials either. MonstreKing Guldin is the Cyberbot's equivalent of Hungrybox Ness is not wrong, but it's kind of nasty. Oh, try to hit him with something there. Oh yeah, this is not looking great. Right, Blade lands that weird cross-up jump out with Blodia, and that's going to be a 2-1 for Bladetastic. That might have been Guldin's wide as fuck. All right, that is, yep, 2-0. Okay, so TheNaClKnight is not responding. That is not great. Right, well, if they haven't responded by the time the Swiss round 2 is over, then I'm probably going to have to move on. Ooh, okay, well, there's that. It's going to be 2-1. All right, yeah, we are waiting on TheNaClKnight and Lord Louie. Again, I get it. Things happen, but definitely, like, give me a heads up if you need to step away or there's an emergency or anything. But I'll give them a couple minutes and then we'll move on. I mean, that's kind of the benefit of Swiss as a format. You know, you have many sets to play. If you can't really go 0-2 as it is. And that's the thing. Swiss requires a lot of setups, which is why it's so perfect for online. You can just run it whenever, as long as it's not like massive. Yeah, the people love Blodia, and I think basically every character in this game is good, short of Gaits. Gaits kind of sucks. I'm not going to hold you, but aside from that, I think every character has some potential. There are definitely a couple weaker characters. I think like Cyclone, maybe Lightning, depending on how you look. But yeah, Blodia just is like a little guy, and he goes in. And I think a lot of people like expect this character to act as a Shoto, and he's not really. He's got very different buttons. Yeah, Fordy. Fordy definitely runs into some really heinous matchups. If you are Fordy against Helion, you kind of get 1, maybe 2 chances a game to, make the magic happen. And if you fall down in life, Helion just kind of gets to camp the character because you don't have anything that reaches all the way up there. Yeah, there's one character banned. That's Warlock, the final boss. That character is fucking crazy. I probably have a clip somewhere because I was looking through like a couple of the game HO VODs that people were archiving. And there were a couple with that character like legal, arguably. Maybe they were casuals and I didn't realize. But that character just gets to fly around and throw some absolutely heinous projectiles. Including like a Gradius kind of hoop that boomerangs back to him. Like the little Moai head shoot. That move is unforgivable. Yeah. Zygoki is kind of awesome. Like, he sucks. Hold on, let me put this Warlock clip up on screen. So yeah, this is the kind of shit this character's up to. He's got the hover type, like a couple other bots. He's both very good at stalling and has like really nasty kind of spring himself out. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, the stuff is kind of loud. Yeah, that's a fucking DBFZ character. Yeah. The real crime here is that jumping heavy, the little like rocket fist he sends out, will just land on the ground there and take up the space for like a whole second. Jumping light. Oh yeah, that's even worse. Alright, well, we got that out of the way. Let's see. I'll put Lord Louie up 2-0. And that'll start Swiss round 3. Yeah, please remember to okay, I'm refreshing challenge and it is not giving me that. It is not giving me a round 3. That's worrying. Okay, it's populating. It took a minute. Okay, next up we're gonna get TheMonstreKing versus Gracia Borealis. Challenge? I don't know why Challenge acts up sometimes. Well, I didn't remove anyone manually. I let it process check-ins like normal, and I don't know if that threw something off. All right, buddy, calm down. So we got TheMonstreKing in here. Again, this guy plays a wide variety of characters. He used to be kind of a dedicated Riot main, but he has picked up both Guldin and Killer B at the moment. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, major limitation of the missiles in this game. They are good at kind of locking down spots in neutral, but you can hit them out of the air with anything, including buttons. So that, charged sword from Killer B is going to swat them and hit lightning. Yeah, K-Jock, I totally agree. Yeah, Killer B is he's this fragile, Milia type character who can do a lot of damage to you really fast and put you in these nasty mix-up situations. And not terrible at zoning either, if it comes down to it. Ooh, charge cancel mine there, yeah. Yeah, exactly. This character's got so much going for them. You've got the, the air drill that acts as beast cannon effectively. Oh, that was a misinput for sure. The digging attack you don't really want to use for anything, but it is invincible, and it does work as like a dive kick in a pinch. But I think outside of like cheesy kill situations, you don't want to use it. But yeah, Killer Bee has good high-low game, good projectile for just kind of fast, keeping someone locked down, and an air throw. Yeah, the air throw is like a big privilege to have in this game. But yeah, a small selection of characters in this game have the Sentinel Flight going on. That's Killer Bee, Riot, and Helion, although Helion's not really using it to approach like this. Oh, and then goes for that reversal attack there. We always call those moves burst, although you can't use them out of hit stun. The Giga Crush, you got access to a full meter. Okay, good crouching light from Gracia, keeping TheMonstreKing from putting out his crouching heavy there. As lightning in general, I think you want to use like more low to the ground kind of tri-dashes to throw out your weapon attack and stuff. Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be it for TheMonstreKing. Good stuff. It can be hard to kind of find your footing, especially as lightning. Character who's got, I want to say, slower buttons in general. What else? Most characters in this game don't actually have a reversal without meter. So that is 2-0 for TheMonstreKing. All right, I don't think we've gotten these. This is vFlippy and StrictFilter. I also see Lord Louie and JoePReal and Mileto and S91. I don't know if Mage and Bladetastic have played. Oh, that's I get in there as Lord Flippy wins 2-0. Yeah, all right, where are we? Oh, wait, Max showed up. Huh. Okay, well, I don't know if Max has played any of his other sets, but I guess I'll have to record that. Again, Swiss is all right for people dropping in. It doesn't totally mess things up. All right, let's see. Who is Max playing? Swordsman. Yeah, Monster brings up a fun point where stalemate or draw a game does not count as a win for anyone. I don't know if the game eventually forces something if you get too many draw games. A bunch of games will either, will just cause someone to lose or even just kick both players off if you get like 5 in a row, 10 in a row. I don't think anyone's ever tested for this game what that looks like. Seems like Max is a little unprepared to deal with Tarantula stuff, but I can say as a Swordsman player, you want to be pressing 5L half the time. And you want to try and kind of employ jump weapon in the 4-2-1 series to put up projectiles, do chip damage, and kind of threaten people on the ground as well. Yeah, it looks like this is the first set that Max has actually played out, but, I'll accept it. Okay, switching to Vise now. Yeah, Vise. Well, we did get the Vise, like Ty Tuesday, and I'm sure many other viewers were hoping for. This character's crazy. We can land a couple command grabs that, you know, could tie up the game right here. And Tarantula is a character with the, you know, double jumps. You know, can find himself in the air a lot. Okay. Gets the hit grab, though, which isn't bad either. That's a really fun animation on that. Okay, online just keeps getting grabbed here. Yeah, Tarantula kind of doesn't have too many good range options. He has the 236 series, which is about it. But if Vise can kind of preempt that with jumping L and missiles, then it can be kind of tricky. Oh, I forgot to update the stream to Swiss round 3. Oh well, not a huge deal. Oh. Yeah, online does not quite have the dash L conversions. It might be the connection that's messing him up a little bit, because this Max, I believe, is from Chile. But we'll see if he's able to soldier on through this. And Max probably doesn't know about guard canceling in this game, which is also a very scary tool for Vise. Oh, there we go. Big damage. Throw OTG. Nice. That was a very close game, though. I think Max, if he had landed another, you know, command grab, he could have taken it right there. All right. Who else is playing? I guess I'll check in on Mage and Blade. Does Canada to Sweden? Mage is not too far from me, actually. So, in my experience, his connection is pretty good. My connection to Bladetastic. Oh, he is juggling him. Yeah, this character is fucking wacky, dude. Yeah, this... I understand why people's first instinct is our boss character's banned as a blanket statement. Because when you have Super 8 and Helion running around, it can be kind of goofy. Looks like they are 1-1 right now, though. Bladetastic is good at a variety of fighting games. I had definitely met Bladetastic in like 2020-ish, back when I was doing Sam Show 3, which was a very different time. I don't think people today are, you know, would be built for playing Sam Show 3 in tournament like we were, but Blade was consistently one of the better players. They played a pretty nasty bus Hanzo in that game. In this case, Blodia, I can kind of see the vision. I mean, they both use projectiles to kind of keep people moving in neutral and, you know, like to corner them effectively. And Blodia does have a command grab, but it's not like the focus of his kit the way it is for Hanzo. Yeah, this matchup's kind of tricky. I think Blade is doing a pretty good job with what he's got. Yeah, the command grab is very valuable. And it's like, the input is just 6-3H. You can OS it with sweep at any time, so if they're trying to guard cancel, you know, boost out of it, then you can always catch them with the low. And if you're wrong, you know, you can charge cancel the 2H and now you're probably plus. This matchup seems like it would be really bad for Blodia on its face, but I think being kind of a small target and able to sneak in there and, you know, occasionally do big damage with DP if Super 8 comes down for a second is very valuable. I find Blade is kind of committing to stuff that he doesn't need to. Whenever he's hitting that standing H and not charge canceling, it's like, ooh, that's opening himself up. Kamagawa, that's K-Doc, right? I've always known him as K-Doc, BNZY, from Discord, but very good player. There's so many strong players in Japan who play this game very consistently. They have, you know, lobbies every week on Capcom Fighting Collection. A huge Shoryuken. No, oh, there we go. We do get the OTG throw. Yeah, you can tech every knockdown in this game, so unless something like really surprises you, I think you should be teching every time. Though there are situations where it's like, if you tech every time, they can follow your quick rise, because it's always, you know, a backwards roll. You gotta occasionally... Oh, that is an awful trade. You gotta occasionally throw in miss tech in there to avoid cornering yourself every time. Yeah, standing H2 and 4H, guard cancel punishable. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, there are a lot of these kind of niche anti-airs, like the lasers Mage used, and the vertical gears series that all the little tank tread guys have. That's Swordsman, Lightning, Vise. I like that move a lot on Swordsman as kind of an emergency anti-air, because it's mad fast, but unlike lasers, it doesn't do chip. The chip on lasers is very valuable. Okay, let me check what's up with this bracket here. Alright, well, MonstreKing and Louie are playing. Let me see who I got up next. I think we're going to get online versus Mileto. Alright, here we go. We have Mileto on Fordy. I think this is the only character Mileto plays, which is really interesting. You don't see a lot of Fordy out here, but this character is another small mix-up monster type character. Ooh, yeah, you can really overwhelm people, especially with that, like, jump H cancel into missiles is crazy. It shoots out the 4 homing missiles, which can kind of prevent people from, you know, just freely guard canceling, because they might air block, but I'll kind of keep them locked in a position where they might land quickly and have to eat the mix-up anyway. And Tarantula can spend time in the air, but he's not able to easily stay as high as Helion is for a long period of time. You kind of have to take it in bursts. Using those missiles is kind of an anti-air. Oh, dude, the comp went to super too? That's wild. Yeah, Mileto has these really strong hit confirms. I think it's very possible to confirm that if you land jump H low enough and you realize, yeah, they're going to get hit by missiles, I'm going to just follow that up. Yeah, this dude's definitely showing the potential of Fordy as a character. As long as you can avoid, like, the really bad matchup of Helion, and I'd argue Reptos is not good for this guy either, but at least with Reptos, you're mostly can bring the fight to him, you know, hand to hand, but in this case, yeah, you're seeing Fordy put on the pressure as he really likes to do. Oh, there it is. Again, jump H, cancel into missiles, boost light, DP. Big damage on that. Fordy also has the privilege of having a low 2L, which not most characters do not have. Which means the high-low mix-up instantly becomes more threatening. It's just a matter of overwhelming them until they block wrong and you get, you know, a good chunk of damage. The thing that might go crazy, oh, tried to jump out. But that's exactly what Tarantula wants you to try and do. I think the crazy thing is, like, Fordy also has a solid guard cancel option in DP. Yeah, that's true. The burst, like, doesn't have much reach, and I believe it's not invincible for the full, like, startup. Yeah, if Fordy, oh, yeah, that DP could have been the game. Oh, really good air-to-air coming out from online. Dude, this is such an exciting match. Really could go either way, right? Like, they look like they're pretty much even. They've traded around, but Mileto here just kind of not letting him breathe, you know? Also, we got by far the coolest stage in the game. Do not at me. The colony drop stage goes crazy. Like, this looks so good at, like, you know, hopefully you guys are seeing this at 60 FPS, so the fire effect really takes full effect. Oh, nice burst. Online right now, just has to kind of fight and make sure he doesn't get got. But yeah, he can potentially play for the clock here. It's getting down there. Oh, online, you got to get out of there. Yep, got to dance around him, watching out for the homing missiles. 2L. Okay, that is 1-1. Wow. All that, and there is still one more game to go. All right. Yeah, this is awesome right now. This is okay, this is actually looking good for online at the moment, but things can change very quickly with this character. Oh, big damage. Throws out the missiles. Oh, hits the standing light. Borealis 5L is a little slow, to be honest, but it does have combo potential if you hit it close enough. And it's got a pretty good hitbox. It's just like, I think it's frame 9 or something stupid like that. And when you compare something like, I believe Fordy and Blodia are both frame 5, so it's a big difference. We're using a straight downward version of that claw. Yeah, Tarantula 5L, I want to say, is 9 frame startup. It's pretty bad. Tarantula 2L is definitely a faster button. Oh, this is looking bad, and any bit of chip can do it here. Mileto playing it safe, trying to fish for the DP. Oh, anyone's game here. Oh, that should have been burst. If online had done run-up burst there, I don't think Mileto could have gotten out of the way in time. Okay, air block. 7 frames. Okay, not 9 frames, but still not good. Dude, these guys are moving. There is not a second where they're sitting still. Oh, big damage. Yeah, Tarantula getting the link off boost L is pretty much entirely unique to this character. Something I honestly wish more characters had, because it feels like a lot of the dash Ls are not very useful outside of, like, Swordsman, pretty much. Oh, dude, the homing missile's curving back. That could have been big. Ooh! Catches the jump out. That was an awesome read by Online 3001. Yeah, what a call out. All right. All right, let's see who else is playing at the moment. We got S91 and Mage probably played already. The vFlippy and Bladetastic. I do feel a little bad, like, to continue to call it out, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything obvious. Ooh, okay, that is 1-1 right now. And this is looking to be a pretty good connection. vFlippy Netherlands and Bladetastic Sweden. Okay, well they're starting now. Let's see, vFlippy on the Killer Bee. Right, he was showing interest in playing the character, yeah. There's so many players now that I don't know off the top of my head who everyone plays, which is a good problem to have. I don't know how to feel about this matchup. I think both of these characters can kind of maul each other, but in general, I think Killer Bee can kind of play better from a distance than Blodia, which is really what counts. Oh, yeah, just flying, you know, fading in and out and baiting the DP there. Doesn't get a big punish, but just like the ability to take away the confidence of Blodia is really valuable here. Oh, and the potential chip out. Yeah, Flippy was being pretty obvious about that, but Bladetastic just wasn't able to figure it out. Something I noticed Bladetastic doing a lot is kind of like using his boosts in quick succession, which sometimes can be a good movement mix-up, but I wouldn't do it all the time. I don't know if it's intentional. It does not make you go faster. The boosts kind of take over your current momentum, no matter what. Oh, huge Shoryuken here. All right. Awesome. Maybe just more preemptive jump H. Ooh, the command grab. Was not expecting that to come out. All right, watch your toes. Oh, air throw from behind. Okay. That is pretty tricky to deal with. Right, this is going to be rough for vFlippy. Got to make something happen with the character, although that looks like something. Ooh, nails him with the laser from there. Okay, that was a pretty good call. And that is going to be 2-1 for Flippy. Very close set. I can see how the tension would mount quickly in that matchup. All right, well, since this is the last one, I'm going to spectate Max Caulfield versus TheNaClKnight. And that should be the last one for Swiss round 4. Ooh, big laser. All right, we're kind of exchanging supers here. Lightning super is very cool, and it is also pretty practical for you to combo into it. It does require you to land Boost L. It doesn't combo from your other lights, but Boost L has a little extra hit stun. This game's actually got a few different hit stun levels, kind of Guilty Gear style. Ooh, alright, anti-air. Right, max back on the Killer Bee. We'll see how this goes for TheNaClKnight here. Yeah, as Lightning, you kind of have to balance out like your use of missiles as like a neutral tool and kind of a pressure tool. But the main thing is you can't stay grounded exclusively versus most characters, especially not Killer Bee. I wonder if 236H would be a good call out here, although Killer Bee is so fast it can be kind of impractical to use as an anti-air. But yeah, the number one thing when it comes to this game is you want to get very confident in using your boost to move around. Ooh, alright. Does a simple jump L to L mix up. They were just kind of trying to bully each other with buttons and maybe get some throws, which is not a bad strategy, but you really got to make sure you're scaring them into sitting still for the throw. Ooh, that's not quite going to work out. That is going to be 2-0 for Max Caulfield. All right, let me reset challenge here and see if it's all good going forward. All right. There we go. I'm going to get online and CaptainBackpak. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Rodolfinho, but again, stuff can come up. Okay, catches him with the throw. That like light throw from Cyclone always looks so funny because he's just kind of drilling their crotch area. Oh, good throw. Okay, good throws coming out. Yeah, misses the tech and that's it. Yeah. I think by default you want to be teching and you can mash the tech button. The game does tell you there you can hit your boost in order to tech and oh man. CaptainBackpak is just kind of getting tossed around here. This is not looking good. Cyclone is also a little unintuitive. You just want to kind of bully people with jump H. Jump LH. If you press LH in the air with this character, you get a command normal. Very long reaching, nearly like full screen, sort of big lower body attack. You can do jump LH into quarter circle forward H, and that'll be a downward air fireball that you can use to, do a little chip damage, force people to keep blocking. Yeah, this character is kind of a hardline zoner who uses all his 2-3-6 input moves to keep them kind of half screen. Cyclone has some pretty slow buttons up close, which are not great. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, Cyclone's also got the dubious 6-4-6 input on the drill attack. Not really sure why they did that. I guess maybe they had a different idea for his moveset, because I don't think there's any 2-1-4 input on Cyclone's move list. Well, there is 2-1-4W. Oh no, gets a command grab. Well, ooh, that's going to be 2-0 for Online 3001. That's kind of a tough matchup, but I do appreciate CaptainBackpak for coming through. This game definitely takes some work to pick up, but I think it's very fun once you get the hang of it. right, let me see who else I've got up. As I could put Lord Louie and StrictFilter up. This Lord Louie has locked in Reptos. Looks like he might have been having trouble with the boss code. I do want like to adopt easy boss codes. I think that's a good thing for the game, but as it is presently, that boss version doesn't work on Mister. It crashes for some reason, and I'm not like technical enough to understand why or how to fix it. As for online, we should definitely check out the you know, the boss hack rooms. I think some people were using it in Brazil for a tournament a couple months ago, but I've not tested it myself, and I don't want to, you know, run a tournament on a version that's not vetted. But yeah, if you've ever played this game on Capcom Fighting Collection, you'll notice there are easy boss codes as an option, and that is super helpful. It looks like we are getting back in there. Lord Louie's still up. Yeah, the annoying boss codes were kind of a menace back in the day. Yeah, this coming from a Street Fighter the movie enthusiast. See, I don't have that problem because I play E Honda in that game. But yeah, that's Street Fighter the movie came out at like, you could not make a game like that today. I think there's so many crazy like little secrets, and I mean there are a lot of bonus codes too for like little game mode options. Ooh, lands a big super here. Wow, uses a charged laser there. That was a good choice. I think the main thing a lot of people need to adjust to picking up this game is A, using boost to move comfortably instead of walking around. B, air blocking is mad good. That's kind of all there is to it. All right, so that is going to be all of round 5. And that is Swiss round 6 going up. This is going to be the last round of Swiss before we get into the top 4. Let me see. We've gotten JoePReal online. We've gotten JoePReal and online a couple times already. But yeah, I think at this point we kind of have everyone, so I'll just do that anyway. Dude, we are seeing some good sets here though. That's MonsterKing versus S91. We might see that later in the top 4 as well. Alright, we got the Tarantula mirror. I think characters are so like distinct in this game that you don't often see mirrors outside of maybe Blodia and Reptos, but this is a fun one. The chip damage, right, does not quite kill with the OTG, but this could be anyone's game. Well, I don't think Joe is going to pull out a crazy comeback, but it's still possible as long as he's able to air block. Oh. Yeah, that's going to chip out. All right. Let's see. Online definitely has a bit more experience with this game, and it's showing here. He's just, you know, constantly moving and attacking and making sure he's a threatening presence on screen. Nice choice to grab there, and with that, you know, shining boost, that is going to do a ton of damage. Whenever you hit full meter, you're shining for about 10 seconds and you get a 20% damage boost. It is ludicrous sometimes. When you're in that shining mode, you're very scary for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, it is 20%. I know, because it's like, for a while I used to confuse if it was like 10 seconds for 20% or 20 seconds for 10%, but the damage is big. It's 20%. Ooh. I think Joe might have done 6-2-3 and gotten caught there. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna kill. One thing I don't know is if you get the meter boost there, if it carries over to the next round. I would assume no. Right? I would assume the game does not lie to you, and when you stop flashing, it's gone, which is kind of a funny situation to be in. Oh no, Joe gets grabbed there. There's going to be a big chunk of damage. Online just kind of trying to throw out these stomps in order to get a bit of chip damage here, but it's not coming. Right? Big damage. Oh, Joe takes it. I must have lost track of who was which Tarantula. JoePReal taking it 2-0 over Online 3001. Well, I'm sorry for ever doubting you. That was good. Yeah, alright, let's see here. Next up, I'll get Majors Mileto up on stream. Yeah, Tarantula is so cool. I wish more people played this character. He's not for me, though. I'll be upfront with you guys. I've tried to play this character. Also, Mileto Swordsman. Oh, Mage is kind of trolling. Yeah, I think that is a situation where you want to 8H as Swordsman. Swordsman kind of lacks an anti-air normal, unlike a lot of characters, so you're really in a tough situation there. I mean, hey, Monster, there's no telling what can happen here. If I did want to take a peek at the standings here, though, we'll... Yeah, you're right. Dude, S91 has won every set so far. That's wild. But yeah, it's all looking quite close here. We'll see. Swiss really is never over unless, you know, there's a potential for a 2-1 to change a result over a 2-0. Oh, kind of a dicey situation here. Gets a throw. I am obviously a big fan of the Swordsman. This is the character I play. Though I also picked up Jackal, as inspired by S91 and other players, and that character is also pretty good. I think has a better chance against the bosses than Swordsman, but in this matchup, I think Swordsman might have the upper hand as long as he's able to kind of keep at his ideal distance here. I'll use that delay sword. When I was starting out, I like to compare that like charged sword into like a melty blood charge normal. Kind of have it as a similar principle where like the stagger pressure is potentially really rewarding for this game. It's not as complicated as like anime pressure, but if they get hit by that, you know, they're taking a chunk of damage. And, you know, if they're caught off guard by it, they might even miss attack and let you pick up more damage. Oh, potential burst bait there? I don't know if that was intentional, but that was actually a pretty smart move from Mileto. Oh, this potential chip damage situation, he's got to be careful though. Oh, jump H. Very good call out from Mage. This is getting down to the wire. Yeah, feel free to join me on commentary after this, I guess. I mean, we'll see what the final score is, right? Like I said, a 2-1 could potentially make the difference here. Okay, this is looking pretty scary for Mileto, but Swordsman does have pretty high damage potential. Ooh, just slightly misses his safe jump there. Oh no, this is pretty bad. Although Blodia is disarmed, so this is not great for this guy either. Oh yeah, waits for him and just does Shoryuken, because that move is still invincible no matter what. That is going to be 2-0 for Mage. Alright, and Rodolfinho is still not shown up, unfortunately, so that leaves us with vFlippy versus Lord Louie. He's looking like even. Okay, 1-0 for Flippy. Now, Louis so far has picked up this game pretty nicely, but I'm thinking this might be Flippy's. Both of them have got that damage buff though. Oh, it's gone, but yeah. These characters are both a bit on the frail side. Oh, the big super. That was actually a really smart move. I've never seen that specific interaction, but it makes a lot of sense, right? Any like projectile super generally has like top priority in interactions there. Ooh, okay, very nicely placed mines. Shooting those airborne mines, which are, they're mids, but they have this nasty rainbow arc to them that makes them hard to deal with, unless you're able to air block. Yeah, that is a 2-0 for vFlippy. And with that, round 6 is in the books. I will give everyone 4 minutes. I'm just gonna go grab myself some water and something, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. That'll put us into top 4. So make sure you've got your brackets ready. And, Monster, I guess you can feel free to join in general voice chat and we'll get going.
Yeah, all right. That's what happens when you're too old. You you commentate instead of playing. Well, technically you're younger than me. All right.
Yeah, hold on. So this is round 1. This is going to be first to 2.
Right. Loser semis.
Or winners semis.
Oh, right. I'm not used to Swiss at all.
Yeah. There is the option to kind of start people in losers, but I think doing the top 4 like this is nice. We've got the time for it.
Someone else playing Killer B in top 4 than me. Didn't think I'd see the day.
Well, I suppose that's nice. Now you have a lot of insight on this character, right?
I don't know. I'll see if vFlippy has any tactics against Reptos that I don't, because this is a nasty matchup for Killer B because of Reptos' anti-air presence and this Violent Wind, but generally the long range satellite laser does so much. A lot of
Oh,
knockdowns. You're basically stuck.
S91 is very good at putting them in brutal mix-up situations like that too.
Yeah. And yeah, also, Reptos being one of the characters with an air grab, he can defend against Killer B air grab pretty well. And overall, his jump L is better than Killer B's jump L, so it's if you whiff, it's an advantage. And you have there to ground grab, which S91 knows how to use very well. This corner can be really hard to get out, especially if he's fishing for. Because see, you had this this kind of OS there where he dashed diagonally down forward and he got 2H, right? But he might have been inputting 22H during that air dash, and so he could have hit the air grab depending on timing. It's nasty.
Nice, yeah, for sure. This whenever you get put like kind of on the ground against this character, right? You can just put you into like jump L or command grab mix, and that's very scary to deal with. And it's not even like you can kind of mash out a lot of the time. You just have to not be there.
Yeah.
Killer B though, vFlippy making a very good use of those mines to kind of keep S91 out to begin with.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get the OTG there, S91, because, oh, H laser, that's pretty risky. But, what a. I mean, it worked. We got the round on the board for vFlippy there. Right, okay, doesn't finish the target combo. Sometimes you don't want to do it with the Killer B target combo just because it's kind of predictable. It's a bit minus, especially against Reptos. That can be really dangerous. He's got a lot of very fast buttons, especially if he's got super on the board. That thing is nearly instant and will fucking kill you.
Yeah,
Trying
vFlippy
to
making full use of this character's air time, especially to avoid violent wind and punish it.
Yeah, yeah, it's very hard to punish though. You need to be really well timed, either with like air 2H or maybe even a downwards drill. But you need to kind of be expecting it. Over and under, the classic.
Yep.
But yeah, Flippy's defensive play, earning them a very good. Oh, and there we go, the chip. All right, all right. What's going on, S91? You're gonna beat me up 2-0 and lose to this this other Killer B.
Yeah, and that's such a
The
good
day after
situation.
Valentine's Day too, that's
Ooh,
just heartbreaking. I thought I was your Killer bee.
that's wild. You
Oh, we got
and
ooh,
yeah, yeah,
almost the
yeah.
Jackal pick out, but
Was
no,
think
keeping on.
was thinking about it. Yeah.
I mean, he's played it very often, right? The Jackal has some kind of like tired of air characters counter pick. He's used it against Super 8 successfully before, somewhat against a bit
Oh,
against Killer B2 before, yeah.
yeah. vFlippy kind of getting tossed around here. You're finding yourself in this situation here where you're trying to escape Reptos pressure, and it's not easy.
Yeah, and
And
see, that's the really big thing is if you tech and Reptos does the long-range satellite beam, you're forced to hit the 3 hits of chip, which get multiplied really stupidly on Killer B. It's a ton of damage. And if you're at long range and you don't tech, you'll probably get OTG'd by it. So it's kind of a lose-lose. You're gonna get hit. Maybe if you like quick get up by mashing, but that's so hard to do. Ooh, and
oh,
the defensive Giga Crush, yeah. That's a much more dominating round by
oh,
Reptos. At least
jump
Flippy gets
L.
the little mine. Yeah,
Mm,
the little mine trade at the end. It's
yep, that is 2-1 for S91. Very good set though.
yeah. Yeah, I mean you did better than me, Flippy. Good job. Next, we
Yeah.
have Mage versus Bladetastic.
Flippy saying, I got a game. Progress is progress.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. This is going to be Mage versus Bladetastic. Blade usually playing Blodia. We'll see if Mage is going to stick with Super 8, possibly go for the mirror. I think if you're playing Blodia, you want to play the mirror, unlike a lot of matchups.
Yeah. Between Super 8, yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Super 8 is such an odd character. But Mage's ability to land, so many different things at different ranges with it. We've seen him use the laser a lot more as well, whatever that's called. Hell Delta, I think, which is the little double laser you can aim at various angles. So much good anti-air, which might be good against Bladetastic since he uses a lot of different air approaches. More so than Pipe and Mage, who tend to use the tackle a lot more, the dash H. He's more of a stay in the air, use the satellite to cover jump L or jump H. More of a slow and steady play with Blodia compared to the other ones, but it's been
Oh,
working as
we
we can
got it.
see.
Yeah. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, let's see here. See immediately, one of them went backwards, that's Bladetastic, and one of them went forward, that's Mage. Speaking a bit to the difference I've seen between the two, of course, both of them are going to be approaching sooner or later, but I feel overall, Bladetastic, yeah, he has this more of
Ooh.
a careful approach.
Yeah, that was a good air block into jump L punish there. That's good. You can tell who's playing who because this game fixes the colors. So player 2 Blodia is always blue.
Yeah. Yeah, only
Right.
2 colors per character. Ooh, the sweep. And just hovering there, waiting for him to go down, does the light DP. More HP on Bladetastic, and he uses that H Gatling Rod. He's been using it a lot too, using it consistently in combos. Okay, HDP out of nowhere. What's the combo? Not much. I think he
Doesn't get the
failed
whole
the
thing.
super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if that could have been super. Yeah, that's wild. All right. Right now, Bladetastic's got that power boost, that shining mode.
Yeah, when you get the full gauge, you get I think it's 10% bonus to all your damage.
20%.
Cyberbot
Yeah, it's big.
20. Oh wow, I didn't remember the number. I think Bladetastic is low enough that ooh, never mind the anti-air. I was thinking the chip either with Gatling Rod or even HDP because that does a lot of hits of chip. So many satellite shots. Ooh, okay. The Giga Crush is used. Ooh,
Oh.
and there's a tackle into a charge cancel that both him and Pipe use a lot. Pipe, who has not been there this
Oh,
tournament.
Mage is just keeping him locked down right now. 1 DP, right? That's all we need.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, but he used the light one. Could not reach him from there. He doesn't. Ooh, tries to go for it. Only the tackle punish. So not a lot of damage from that.
Oh, Blade here. I keep seeing situations where he should be charge canceling, but he's not, and it's making me worried.
Yeah, I don't think he has that practice yet, but his
Oh,
fundamentals are
nice.
strong enough. Yeah,
That
no
was
way to know if that was a chip or not, right?
Yeah, it is. When you're down to the end of the round, then that's the best move you can use.
Absolutely, especially with the huge Giga Crushes like Blodia's and Reptos body types. Pretty equal exchange so far. Oh, and Mage going in, keeping him in the corner. We got that mix. Ooh, and he goes for the direct press. Blodia's command grab. A very weird input of 6-3H. Also available as a follow-up to the L grab as a unique thing for Blodia. We haven't seen it much this tournament, I think, as the follow-up, but we've seen it somewhat as the command grab itself.
Yeah,
Okay, Okay.
I just
Okay.
have to wonder. Oh, yeah. I guess he's just not getting the right timing for it. Can be very tricky.
Yeah.
Hey, this is looking very good for Bladetastic once again.
No, I think it's Mage in the lead right now.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah, you're
gets the
right.
2-hit combo. Was that tackle into DP? I didn't even know that worked. And gets him with the Giga Crush again. That's 1-1. Oh no, it's 2-1 for.
Yeah, that is 2-1 for Mage. That is going to be a quick set.
Very confused by the the mirror match.
It's they're just so fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, that gives us our. We're gonna do losers, which is going to be first to two as well. That is going to be vFlippy versus Bladetastic. Yeah, this is a very interesting top four. It's Brazil, Canada, Netherlands, and Sweden now.
Yeah, we're getting. We thought it was a Brazilian game, but now the Europeans are here. Ooh, big HDP, so much damage, especially on Killer B, who has the least health in the game, but a good air-to-air grab. And again, perhaps seeing Bladetastic's instinct to jump so often. Ooh, no punish on the DP, gets L grab there. And the L grab back. No mash from either player. It's kind of hard to mash on KB when doing the L grab. It has a weird animation, but you can mash a few extra hits out of it. A laser gets dodged. Tries to go for the DP, somehow gets hit.
Probably H version, yeah.
You think the H has less invuln, yeah?
It definitely does, yeah. That's why it's kind of hard to use, but it's also very important against airborne, Helion and that type of matchup.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Because those 4 hits of chip that are basically unpunishable, it's really good. When hitting in the air on a ground hit, it's very easy to punish. But it has sufficient knockback to cause that. All right.
Yeah, this game has very interesting air block physics like that.
Yeah, it really depends on the move too. Some of them have way more pushback than others. Ooh. Goes in.
Ooh, okay.
Sword. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Flippy really.
Flippy is in a good position here, absolutely.
Ooh, nice punish to that jump L with the air grab. So many air grabs coming out from Flippy.
Yeah, he's good with them, and this is looking like basically Flippy's game here.
Yeah, yeah. Bladetastic could not deal with the mine zoning. Just so many mines. Ooh, dash in DP. So much damage. OTG grab. L laser. Stuck in that corner. Gets out of there. Doesn't get HDP this time. Jump in. L laser. A little bit of chip.
Yeah, Blade is unfortunately not quite as brutal on offense as this character can be, which is really where he's falling short.
Ooh, full screen super that got the, I think that was like charge cancel on the satellite. I'm not sure. Definitely projectile. Ooh. And gets the air grab punish there on that DP. It's pretty good if you're in the air. I think drill might be better, but probably pretty close in terms of damage. You can see Flippy's playing defensive, charging up. Oh, and that will hit. There's enough time. What a good punish from Flippy there.
Wow, alright. It's 1-0 for
Yeah, really
Flippy.
good usage of that super again. Ooh, switch to Vise. Okay.
No, I understand. Actually, you know, if Bladetastic is going to go for like a different character, I think this makes the most sense. Like I said, was a Hanzo player in Samshar 3 where that character has a command grab that does about a third of your life.
All right. Question is, ooh, and that hit all the way from there. Ugh, what a terrifying character. Ooh, big charge sword. Jumps right out of reach from it. Always just call it charge sword. I think it's just called killer sword officially. Kind of a boring name for a special move. All right, so we can see Flippy just into a zoning mine mode.
Mm-hmm.
And once the mine is on
Oh,
the ground,
that was a
oh
good,
wow,
yeah, that was a very good trade from Bladetastic.
yeah, absolutely. Ooh, tried you can see he tried to go for the air to air command grab. Ooh, jumps over that, blocks only 2 hits. That's not a lot at ship when it's only 2 hits. I think he needs to be blocking low when he's landing. That's why he keeps getting hit with that mine. Though sometimes the recovery of your air weapon will make you get hit anyways. But yeah, Flippy just playing full-on zoning game right now. No one, no one seems to be able to deal with it super efficiently.
Oh, that defensive command grab was nuts.
Yeah, that was great. But still, now he's down to a very low. Oh, that almost hit. Oh, again? Wonder if he messed up the input or it was
Yeah,
just
Blade is finding
on the
himself
wrong
in
height.
positions where he's got to do command grab fast and it's not quite reaching.
Yeah, it's tough.
He isn't quite getting the
Jumped
input
over
out
that.
quickly enough, which is always a struggle.
Oh, that should have been it again. Still with just one command grab. Look at the damage that did to Killer Bee. Tries to dash in and break to do it. Doesn't quite get it here. Jump boosting to get there, but Flippy going over, and we got once again the super jumped over. Gets only hit from it once. That's pretty negligible damage.
Yeah, Flippy
Kind
is
of,
kind of deliberately running circles around him right now, but that's not going to work forever.
yeah, air to air command grab like that, and that's gonna
Wow!
kill. Yeah, Killer Bee health. That's rough. And that puts Bladetastic on the board. 1-1. Yeah, the problem is that all of Killer Bee's specials have killer in the name, I think. It's like Killer Laser,
Oh,
Killer something for the drill.
sorry, I think that messed up on my end. I touched something weird on the window.
I don't know. Well, I can do the radio version for now. So we got the air-to-air command grab. 15 seconds in already. Bladetastic taking about half of Flippy's health, but Flippy catches up. Oof, kind of an awkward drill there. Luckily, the punish wasn't too bad. Both of them at about 40%.
Ow,
Bladetastic,
okay.
yeah. No, ooh, uses the 5H to keep him out of the air there. That can be a really valuable tool for Killer Bee to anti-air. It's kind of an awkward move. Oh, and he blocks the entire super. That's a lot of chip damage. Does not get the OTG there. Pressed a little too fast. Still gets a hit with the mine, and that will take the round. Ooh, where to air command grab again. And
Ouch,
then that
yeah,
was,
that's going to be a lot.
yeah, luckily, Blade was low enough to get hit by the Killer B5L. It doesn't quite reach as high as the 5H, but sometimes it can still, uh, clip someone who's jumping around. Ooh, well, laser. Gets the full hit. Ooh, that should be a big punish. Yeah, the H drill not hitting there. Ooh, tries to go for the air to air. Nothing there. Forward drill. Get out of my way. Forward drill again to just escape from that corner. Super here, and that will chip kill. That's 2-1 for Flippy.
Wow, yeah, that has been a super close set, and I like the Vise, counter pick. That almost worked out for Bladetastic.
Yeah. Yeah, good job, Flippy.
Sorry, to answer Mr. 64, 6-3 does a good bit more damage, which is just super useful. I don't think there's a lot of reason to use Vice 236 series, except maybe the anti-air version, but even then.
236H is alright because it does come out pretty fast. I've tried the little I've played the character. I've tried 236LH. It's not as good. I feel like it's a little too slow to be used the way you'd use it with Tarantula. Um, and you do have the follow up on it that does a bit more damage. I don't know if it does quite even with the follow up as much as the body scrap though, the actual command grab.
Yeah, yeah. Right, winner's final is going to be S91 versus Mage.
Blows everything that isn't fight K. Ain't that the truth?
Twitch keeps asking me to collaborate with other streamers, and I don't think I can make it happen. I'm sorry, Twitch.
All the popular cyberbot streamers. All right, this is the either character that Attitude Indicator picks here, that Mage picks. This will probably be a matchup we've seen often, which is either Reptos against Blodia or Reptos against Super 8. Ooh, what's going on? Do we have a technical issue? No, okay, he was just maybe.
Oh,
I got a freeze.
yeah, me too.
Do we have a technical issue on S91 side?
Mm, no good.
Is the connection the one doing a little trolling? Let's see what we got. All right, so is it Blodia or is it Super 8? It is Blodia. Mage really kind of committing to that character. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, okay, immediately the Violent Wind. We got the mid satellite laser. Violent Wind combo already over 50% of damage done. Finally gets one hit in. S91 getting him in the corner. Big damage there again with a Violent Wind, using the 2H to keep him out. We've got the sweep, we got the tackle, we got the satellite laser behind you to
Oh, yeah,
L2A.
Mage is really making the comeback here.
Yeah, and we got, ooh, commentator's curse. That was H Violent Wind, too, a bit slower, but larger hitbox and way more damage. S91 using the super to kind of make his attack a little safer. Barely dodges the charged laser. Ooh, charged laser right into a Blodia that did not jump. Little target combo there, no special this time. Same again. It's very hard or impossible to do LLH and then special cancel the second hit. I think it's a lot easier to just do LH, cancel the second hit, or LLH and cancel the first hit. Generally, you probably want to do LH, second hit cancel, just for like getting the special easier, more time to do the input.
Yeah, it's a weird
Oh.
restriction of the game, but you know, once you learn it, then that's it. Pretty easy.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, and see again that faraway satellite laser, less damage done on someone with a negative health coefficient. Ooh. But that Gatling and immediately on wake up, I don't know if he baited expected S91 to try to grab. That's 1 point for Mage. Because that Oki Giga Crush, kind of a weird thing you only see in Cyberbots. Ooh, he's considering the Jackal. No, stays on Reptos. Could have surprised us with Gaits. You never know with S91. Jump in L does this kind of funny violent wind right after the grab. Charge laser into the satellite. So much chip damage there with the violent wind as well. But still took enough hits to almost be equal, but that violent wind will push the game just a little bit in his advantage though. Mage does have gauge, the mage gauge, and as I said that, he gets hit with
Yeah.
the combo.
Yeah, these guys are just moving consistently so fast, and that's what really makes it such a good matchup. I think it's like potentially even.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's the classic for a reason, right? Oh my god, in the corner though, getting the full target combo, getting that rare jump H from Reptos. Seems we're having S91's revenge this match. Kills him with the 2H, which does have that neat little slice animation. Which for some reason isn't on a lot of Killer Bees normals. I think only 5L. It is
Yeah.
on a lot of Swordsman normals though. Ooh, when the Super 8 comes out, it is Octopus time. What do we got here? A bit of a defensive play. And the multiple jumps, so in the air, Super 8 can jump, you guessed it, an additional 8 times. It's kind of nuts. That axe has such huge reach. It is a special, so it chips and it OTGs. It is a disgusting special, and Super 8 players should feel bad. But it's a decent matchup for for Reptos, as you can see. Doing pretty well there and gets him with the super punishing V5H. That super, I think, has 2 or 3 frames of startup. This is extremely fast. And it goes to the other side of the screen almost instantly.
Yeah, the
Ooh,
weird layer
Gaits.
with Super 8, right, is that this character is kind of weak on defense. If you're not in the air, right, if you're on the ground and blocking, you don't really have fast normals, and you don't have great reversal options even with meter.
Yeah, that's true. It's one of the weaker Giga Crushes, and Super 8 has a very long jump startup, and in Cyberbots, the jump startup is grabbable, and it also has a longer knockdown time compared to other mechs,
Yeah,
V8.
a lot of people don't know to exploit that for OTGs, and I mean, if you are consistently teching, you can avoid that, but then the other problem is you're cornering yourself.
Ooh, good chip kill from Mage there. Reptos had the magic pixel, but that's kind of deadly in this game. Ooh, goes for the stunning satellite dish. I don't know why that didn't hit. That was so weird. The final hit of the super did not hit him. Yeah, the satellite dish, if it hits you, will stun you, which starts Super 8's infinite, but it is punishable on block if you know how to. Ooh, tries to go for it there again. Did hit them, but on an air hit, unfortunately, you get basically nothing. A little bit of damage. And see, like, even a defensive Super 8 in the air still has to deal with the charged laser and the satellite beam. Ooh, very good Giga Crush there. Charges a bit, gets hit with the axe. Ooh, air-to-air is a bit of a weird situation for Super 8.
Oh, wow, good
As we
catch.
can see, yeah, beautiful air grab from S91. Pretty intense battle here. 2-1 for S91 right now. What do we got? Okay.
Yeah,
Super
I
air.
think as usual, S91 is kind of the favorite to win this, but you know, again, both players very strong.
Yeah, absolutely. S91 has won almost all of our online brackets. There's been a few exceptions, but Mage, of course, almost always in the top 4 when he plays. Ooh, so that move, if I remember correctly, has like 34 frames of active, that 5H uppercut on the octopus. It is disgusting. It makes me sick. I hate it, and of course it's very good. The axe here. Look at that satellite laser, trying to use it defensively this time. We got the nail, not a very good move overall. It's not
Oh,
horrible if you
good
do the
trade,
right.
and that was crazy. All right, S91. Wow, yeah, Mage takes that. This is going to be a very interesting set, and I think if Mage can, you know, possibly keep up the pressure here, good run up
Dash
throw.
and grab. Yeah, okay. That's kind of a risky move to block string into the satellite. I guess with Super 8 slower and normals, maybe it's harder for him to punish it, but I think he could do it perhaps even with dashing L, which would probably close the round with the infinite. Seems also I'm seeing S91 having trouble to tech a lot of these hits, because that's a lot of total OTG axe hits.
Yeah, for sure. That really hurts when it comes down.
Ooh, gets him on the way back with the jump to H. We are at the final match of the set. Bao and Mao can't be beat. I don't think Mao does anything in the robot. I think she's just kind of, she's there for the vibes, you know? She's just hanging out. Ooh, yeah, big punish there. Even on the charge cancel. Because, yeah, that 5H, if you don't charge cancel it, or at least turn it into the axe, it's very easy to punish it. Ooh, tried to go for the deadly satellite dish. Perhaps a bit of a desperate play by Mage there. Trying to get that.
That was a really good conversion, actually. I have not seen Mage do that.
Yeah, it's pretty
Kind of
cool.
threw out the mines in order to kind of push S91 into them.
Oh no, yes, that is active for so long, does so many hits. He thought he blocked them all, but there was one remaining. Do we have, ooh, was almost expecting to see round start super. There it is, though it is blocked, and sweep into Mace. That's something he doesn't do a lot, so it probably caught S91 by surprise. Gets the defensive satellite, no OTG there, though. Expected the tech. Tries to go for the defensive axe. Still gets the missile hits.
Ooh, all right. Oh, also good to see you, Hollowshy, in the chat.
Oh, hell yeah. Oloshai, who did such a cool video for us.
Ouch.
Wow. Yeah, that 2H, that move is disgusting. It has such a quick startup. You can do it almost from standing. Ooh,
Oh,
gets the hit
yeah, you
there.
can't really punish that move once it comes out, I think.
Yeah, there's a
I'll
few
have to lab
exceptions if
that.
you're
There is
close.
definitely, like, there must be something there, right? But it's so tricky.
One of the Japanese players showed a punish if you're like Vise in your close range, you can air-to-air grab it. Missing out on this amazing super from S91. Oh no, this move! I don't know if S91 does. It has like even on hit, it's basically super minus the tentacle launch. There's 3 versions of it. They all suck. Don't do it unless it makes you win, and then you can tell me to eat it. And ooh, such a quick wake up
Okay.
avoids. No, tried it. He got too greedy with that satellite laser. Oh, and it gets punished. Man, that avoiding the satellite laser with that dash into a grab, I was kind of sick. I was rooting for you there, Mage.
Yeah, that was hard to watch just because it's like it's so close, and that was just the wrong move. you know?
Yeah, probably a habit, right? Because almost every time he would do that dash L, he wants to do the perfect timing for the satellite dish to get the infinite. But this time, alas, it was not meant to be. So yeah, up next we have Flippy versus Mage for losers finals, right?
Yep. It's been a while. I realize it is kind of tough to put him right back into a match, but we'll see what happens here.
All right, so this time he opts for Blodia against Killer B and already has so much damage on the board. I don't know if these two players have played a lot, but of course I've played Mage so much, so he has some pretty good experience against Killer B. However, there are a lot of Blodia players on the server, it being more or less the main character, so I assume Flippy has some experience in the matchup. So far, a pretty dominating round for Mage, but things can change a lot, especially in a first to three. Ooh. The double stomp OTG. That's kind of a little fun thing in this game. Ooh, okay. LDP, yeah. Ooh, gets him opened up with the air drill, but doesn't quite get very good OK there. Gets grabbed. Take a crush. L laser. The dig, a big mistake, and the punish is a target combo that will kill. Target combo into H Gatling Rod. That move does 8 hits, and they're cruel hits. Volcano. The DP breaks the mine. Nothing really comes out of it for either player. Mines are a normal, and so they do not cause chip. Both of them still with full health, 20 seconds in. And the first blood, first attack with the 5L. Now a bit of mines go in. Good grab from Flippy. Tries to charge a sword. Gets 2 hits of chip. That's huge damage. Air-to-air grab. So far it's Flippy's game. L laser. Ooh. Goes over the laser. Doesn't quite reach with the jump H. Gets hit with 2 hits of laser this time.
Yeah.
And does the super. Jumps over. Doesn't quite get the jump L in the corner. Some mix-ups. Flippy, very good blocks there.
Yeah, Flippy right now is just kind of in control of this match. He's running away with it, but 30 seconds is enough for Blodia, honestly.
Yeah, especially on Killer Bee's super low health. And standing in front of Blodia like that, almost challenging him. But still, yeah, very good angles there. And the 3 hits of L laser chip will be just enough to take that round. Okay, dash in, a more defensive play from Mage. He's high in the sky this time, trying to get a little. Okay, drill forward. Doesn't get blocked, so it's a bit harder to punish. L laser. Still, Flippy has the advantage so far. It's a slower match. Tries to get him with the DP. No real punish there. It's a lot harder to punish the LDP. Ooh, goes for the super raw there. No mines either, so it was easy for him to dodge. Blodia has 2 air dashes as well. Now they're more 50-50 in health. Okay, trading the weapons.
Yeah, Major's doing good work with these charge cancels here.
Ooh,
Just needs to kind of find a moment where Flippy is on the ground where he can get this big comeback damage that he needs.
Yeah, absolutely. Or at least anything to get him out of the air, you know? Maybe
Yeah.
HDP at the right positioning, or just a little catching him with the satellite. Like this exactly. Tries to go for a little triangle jump L, but it did not work, and misses the tech. The OTG will get it. That's 1 round for Flippy. You can't touch this machine. Pretty accurate this time, since Killer Bee is the fastest bot in the game. We have a switch to Super 8. Ooh, air-to-air mines. Knows to block the mine low. That's pretty good. And gets him with the 5H into the axe. Ooh, tries to be a little cheeky with the satellite dish. That should be an easy punish. Gets only one hit there, though.
That was very good damage. Yeah, this is going to be potentially a very slow matchup if, you know, Flippy plays it carefully.
Yeah, but
Oh
instead,
no!
Flippy's getting juggled. And oh, the laser. I guess it wasn't a chip because I don't think it was low enough. So Flippy just tried to get aggressive there, but
It
that
may
did
have
not
been
pay
because of the
off.
2 hits twice.
Yeah, but it said 2-hit combo, so they
Oh, did it? I thought it
the
said
first.
5 hit from the other thing.
Oh, maybe.
I think that's what it was, yeah.
Ooh, the missiles. Oh, delayed. Oh, doesn't quite get it. I thought we were gonna see the first infinite of this. Well, the first one that I would have seen. Maybe I was in a match if another one happened. 5H into the axe again. A laser. Kind of losing a bit the rhythm there for Flippy. Maybe less practice against Super 8. It's definitely not the same as Blodia. And it's relatively easy to pick up a new character in this game, so it's definitely to Mage's
Oh, okay,
advantage
this
that
is
he's so
dangerous.
good
Yeah, I
with
think
Bait.
he's looking for the chip. Oh, gets a throw.
Yeah, didn't even need it. That throw with Super 8 does so much damage too. Right as you think it's over, you actually get damaged when your character lands too. It's huge. It's cruel. Spaceship level. Got the axe, we got the missiles. Mage is right over. You'd expect to jump to AH. Goes for the mines instead. Perhaps afraid of the air grab. Man, that 5H anti-air, such a sickening move. Uses the laser just in case. Ooh, not quite a punish there. Maybe not used to that digging drill timing. It's quite a junk move. Unfortunately, it's very easy to punish in almost all situations. Ooh, forgot about that mine. A laser. Ooh, upwards. Devil Delta. L Delta? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, this is looking pretty much even right now, you know, despite the health difference. Oh no.
You spoke too fast. That anti-air combo. So easy to pick back up too, because it hit very late. He was just able to do it again, and with how this game's combos work, it was just waiting for the juggle to get finished. Ooh, nice aggressive play from Flippy though. And ooh, that was just L charge. Doesn't quite reach full screen there. And jump to H into 5H will do huge damage. Luckily Flippy was in the air, so the dash
Oh
L.
no, from all the way up there.
Yeah, that's cruel. Oh, will it finally be out? Yeah, didn't even need to do more than 2 reps.
That counts, I
Flippy
think.
was. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, we know he can do it. We saw the 2 reps, but yeah, he just played it safe. Good game to both of them. That was pretty darn cool. So we got Mage's Revenge in Grand Finals with S91 on the winner's side.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely a matchup we've seen before. I mean, today, of course, but I mean in other tournaments and maybe grand finals. Probably sounds like something likely.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, and the good good stage. And we got Jackal this time. S91 finally wanted to play it. And then we got HDP into LDP. Funny little combo there. Ooh, but doesn't time his Tatsu very well. I said BP, I meant Tatsu. It's the same thing, right? It's a Shoto move, no difference. And already very dominating play from S91 against the Super 8. Maybe it's just because...
Oh, bad timing there, yeah.
Yeah, what a good grab. So Jackal does have a little advantage over Blodia with that satellite. His speed with it is better. And one big thing that Jackal has is a lot more reach with the normals. The H Tatsu is also very plus, so if you don't guard cancel it, it's a pretty dominating move. But this round it seems pretty good for Mage this time. We got the laser screen. Who tries to go with the 2H. Unfortunately, for some reason, Jackal's 2H, despite its appearance, is not a low. It does have huge range, though. Jump Tatsu.
Yeah, you can see where Jackal's able to like interact with this character pretty well.
Ooh, he was pressing a button. This is a hit grab.
Oh, the chip, but they're getting a little, a little ahead of himself there.
That was likely El Tatsu, and yeah, it's pretty easy to punish it.
Good punish, yeah.
Ooh, tries to get cheeky again. Little classic juggle. Doesn't count them properly, though. Doesn't get the axe. Oh, and the anti-air head grab. I think that was El Tatsu again, because he got hit there. Wow, no way. Taking advantage of Super 8's slower normals, and he was able to do that.
And this pick is definitely working out for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Might be that H Tatsu is also a little minus on block, so it gets thrown there.
Ooh, magnet. You almost never see it.
I think we're kind of missing like exactly how unsafe that move is. It's just like, it's usually safe, but you never know.
Yeah. And with Super 8, you know, whenever there's a little bit of a unsafe moment, can make
I'm seeing S91 do like these instant jump weapons, which is different from like ground weapon. I guess he's doing it because he's got, full meter. He can't charge cancel.
Very nice Giga Crush there to ward
oh no!
off the,
it just baits it. Yeah, Mage right now in a good spot, but they're both, one hit away. Nice. Very good answer there with the Hell Delta. I think that might be 2 free 6. There's like a 2 free 6, 6 2 3, and half circle back maybe.
The ground one, the ground laser screen?
The lasers, yeah. No, for Super 8, the Hell Delta lasers.
Oh yeah, it's 623 weapon, and there's a variety of them.
There's 3 of them, I think, and I think that one's probably the most useful. There's that one. I think 623 is like a 2 upward ones. All right, this is looking like a tough spot for S91.
Yeah, he's
forced
to block that. Not a lot of chip, thankfully.
Right.
Just out of range there. Tries to get the hit grab, but it's blocked this time. Ooh, nice. No, that's the mash move. Sometimes you get a junk move like that, and it's such an easy punish, sadly.
Yeah, that move just completely sucks. I'm not sure what happened in the process where they nerfed that move. I don't think they had intended it to be that bad.
Yeah, I don't think so either, because you can't combo in it reliably. You can't, it's unsafe. It doesn't even do that much damage, and it's a mash input too, just to, punish you for being too stressed, I guess. It's too bad. Looks cool though. Nice anti-airs from Mage.
Yeah,
Flying
that's a
over.
big thing in this matchup too. Is that Jackal can fire off its weapon very low commitment, but Super 8 does kind of hang in the air for a second.
Ooh, tries to go for the stomp, but the missiles come out just in time.
Good
Nice
throw.
defensive grab.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, such a powerful anti-air. The entire arm doesn't have a hurt box until like 30 frames in. The Super 8 5H.
Mage just throwing these out, hoping to catch something. And I mean, Jackal does like to approach from the air sometimes. Ooh, wow. That was a juggle. The first hit of H, dashing H combo into Giga Crush. It's not something I've ever thought about, but that probably is a little extra damage on that.
Yeah, because if you try to do any other specials, you only get one hit juggle, and it's not very strong. So maybe that is indeed the optimal way to use it for damage. Jump to H.
Oh, that is devastating. Okay, managed to get out of there. He's still alive. This could be the start of a beautiful comeback. Nope.
Spoke too fast. Still, that's 1-1.
Yeah, Mage has a hard answer to that.
Oh, okay. Raw satellite dish. Missiles? Tried the missiles do hit stun for a very long time. If they had hit him on time, he could have started the infinite there.
Mage has been peppering in those special sweeps. I think it's 2-8L that does that, where he sweeps kind of the ground with that the little flail there. Yeah. That's big.
He's also using, this is just 2H, the normal, and he can cancel 2H into that flail special. Oh, wow. 7-hit, cool. Tatsu into 5L into Tatsu combo.
Those I need to like find hitboxes for this character ASAP. That is ridiculous. The Super 8 5H is yeah.
Yeah. No, I looked at it and it made me so mad the whole time. Yeah, what a good way to end it.
They're keeping it as close as possible right now. Oh.
Yeah, 2-1. That is a tournament point for S91, but it is not over yet for Mage. Can he destroy the Jackal? Would be perhaps a first time for S91 to end a tournament with Jackal. I'm not sure. That's if he wins. As you said, the anti-air 5H. Just hitting the entire screen.
Just master button, for real.
Yeah, and with Jackal having the Insectroid legs, I think overall his hurt box is a little larger than certain characters. You can see it.
Oh, jump H. That was clutch. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful anti-air, Giga Crush. The Reptos body types have the, full screen reaching one. That's so good. Ooh, jump 2H. Then the missiles.
Yeah, we're
Does
really...
it anti-air instead sweeps the empty jump? That was such big mind games from both players.
We're really coming here into the end game. This is going to be just such a long set. Oh, very good call from Mage. Yeah, I'm not sure what S91 did there. He must have pressed something. But that's how it is with... the wake-up timing in this game can be quite variable. So sometimes you get knocked down, your instinct is to mash something out.
Yeah, but sometimes mashing it will make the wake-up timing faster.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah.
It's an actual mechanic. If you mash when you miss the tech, it will wake up faster.
Ooh, right. Good charging in there with boost L charge cancel, I think. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait. Something weird happened there. It looked almost like Giga Crush comboed into H, but I don't think that's it. Maybe an air block that got foiled real quick.
Could flip it, but with that, S91 is our champion for Would You Cyber a Bot? What number is it? Number 11.
Number 11, yeah.
First one of 2025. That was pretty good. Thanks to everyone for participating. It was cool to see so many entrants.
Yeah, well, that was as good as I could have asked for, I think. I'm sure Things would have been very different, I think, had Pipe Junior shown up. But I think all in
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
very good bracket.
Had I shown up next time, I'm going to top 4, fuckers. I'm not letting that happen again. That was not my best play. Still, pretty cool to see new faces get to top 4. I think Bladetastic got close or got to it in Vortex. For Flippy, that's new, so that's pretty hyped to see more new faces.
I don't think I know anyone streaming fighting games right now, so I'm going to throw it over to my buddy T5, who's playing Mario Golf once again.
A little Mario Golf after Cyberbots. Why not?
It's good.
Were
Yeah,
you in top 4 at Vortex, Flippy?
Vortex might have been pretty competitive, but it's possible.
Remember when I won the Vortex? Is that the one I won?
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up in the meantime, but thank you again for showing up. This was an awesome bracket. A few hiccups, but we got 16 entrants, maybe 15 after the DQ, and that's probably our best for one of these brackets.
Yeah, that's great.
Looks like that was top 4 for that. Looks like it was S91 Bladetastic, you and Squir, I think.
That makes a lot of sense. And yes, I was right. Bladetastic was in his second top 4 at the very least for
All
this
right.
game.
See you guys later. I have some stuff to do, but take care.
Okay, thank you, everyone.